Yeah, let's go. Oh, thank you, Matt, for the 14 months. Let's go. W for the Eagles. My aunt brought me some fancy rum for my birthday, and I'm so excited to be able to drink it. By fancy, I mean like 30 pounds, cause I'm easy to impress. Let's go. Nice, nice. Appreciate it. Dang, dang. starting in a minute. Gonna let this song finish and then we'll start it up. Hello, 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 people, gamers, how we doing? Hope everyone's doing good. Hello, we're back with more Ace Attorney Investigations, starting episode 5 today. I don't know what's gonna happen in this chapter at all. Never played these games, but we'll see how it goes. Looks like it's gonna be a real doozy. It's the final chapter of Game 1. Let me fix my setup. My screen's all wonky, so I can see the game better, and also see chat, and also see my CPU. Let's go. Load. Turnabout to Blaze. It had the longest opening in the world.
Hi, Unicorn.
Let's get into it. It's Steel Samurai, Daddy. That's the name of the chapter. What were we talking about, Edgeworth? Is Kendrick gonna come out of the game? Yeah. Right, they're doing Steel Samurai stuff here. What a coincidence. Who would have thought that a Steel Samurai stage show would ever be held at such an elegant theater inside a foreign embassy? Crazy. I bet he's geeking. He's geeking out.
Yeah, the climax was really awesome. Steel Samurai, Sushi Slash. I got chills down my spine when he pulled that move out.
I suppose it really is more impactful to watch a show in person than on television.
I have to say, though, this embassy is set up kind of funny. I mean, they have two countries sharing the same building.
Well, as you said yourself, this place and the countries it houses are very special. Even this theater is special in that it is a neutral zone shared by the two countries.
So let me get this straight. The Steel Samurai show just now is being sponsored by one of the two countries? That one's called the Kingdom of Alabast, right?
Yes, it would appear that the Steel Samurai is very popular in that country as well.
Seems that way.
But you know who I'm really into? The Jammin' Ninja. Oh, honey. Oh dear. Oh, honey. I have some bad news about the Jammin' Ninja.
The Republic of Baba Hall is sponsoring a Jammin' Ninja stage show. That's something for fangirls like me. We've totally got to go see that too, Mr. Edgeworth.
The Jammin' Ninja show is gonna kick the Steel Samurai show's rear end. You know, ever since I first met this girl, I've always had this inkling that what she really wants to be is not a thief, but rather a ninja. Yeah, fair enough. Nothing bad happens to the Jammin' Ninja. He is A-okay.
So anyway, about today's event.
What's it called again? The Kingdom of Alabast versus the Republic of Babal Goodwill Jubilee. The small European countries of the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babal. These two countries used to be a single entity that was abundant with nature. And it was called the Principality of Cadopia.
Is everything alright, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I'm alright. Moving on. After a period of civil unrest, the country split in two, though signs of their past remain. For example, their flags preserve the flower and butterfly motifs to this day. Cadopia, huh? Ooh. Oh. the KG-8 incident, and what was referred to as the second KG-8 incident, in which an embassy staff member was murdered. Both of these cases were related to the Principality of Cadopia. In the 7 years that have passed, the country may have split into two. However, the Yatagarasu still sent a calling card here. What could it all mean?
Mr. Edgeworth, I know you're thinking about something.
Oh, excuse me. What were we talking about again? I was trailing off into a dream.
Ugh, if you could please stop spacing out on me. Anyway, we were talking about the Alibas versus Babal Goodwill Jubilee. The two countries have had a pretty bad relationship with each other.
The Jammin Ninja's alive and well and was not murdered by one Shelly the Killer after Madon card paste. Yes, the Jammin Ninja is chillin'.
The two countries have had a pretty bad relationship with each other, but supposedly they've been trying really hard to make up recently. That's why they decided to hold this event.
If that's the case, then why the verses?
Also, both countries claim to own the real Primidux statue, a national treasure to both. They're planning to have them publicly evaluated to, oh my god.
Oh my god. There's always that one word that I know how to pronounce it, I know how to say it, it just trips me up 1,000 times over.
To have them publicly evaluated today to see which one's the real deal.
Okay, need I remind you to take care and not succumb to your thieving desires?
Well, when it comes to treasure, I can't help myself. You know that.
She'd better be saying that in jest.
Hey, I can read your body language, you know. You've got it all wrong. Look, I'm here to do some investigating. Investigating, I tell you.
I know. And although we don't know if the Yatagarasu will really make an appearance, I suppose we should still spend some time examining this place. Alright! He just wants to look at the Steel Samurai stuff. Let's go! Hello, lady.
You know, I've seen a lot of these shows in a bunch of places, but today's show, it was like they went for a complete comedy, you know what I mean? Yeah, and that last move, the Steel Samurai Sushi, I couldn't help but laugh. I know, right? And that Pink Princess's movements are really stiff. In the middle of the show, I could swear that I heard her hip crack. Oh, I know, I totally thought that too. The Pink Princess had a bad hip, seriously? They were just thinking...
I suppose there's no graceful way to enter this conversation. Okay. 10 more minutes. No, in 5 more minutes. But isn't it really bad for me to spend time doing this? It's no use. Would someone please just tell me what I should do? So real. That's so real. You appear to be troubled by something. May I be of any assistance? Leave me alone. I'm trying to figure out just the right time to talk to that girl over there. And if I mess up, it'll be because I'm talking to you right now.
Somehow I get the feeling he's about to fall flat on his face.
And that's when Kay pushes him. Knocks him over. Well, let's just do as he wishes and leave him alone. Hello, buddy. Is there something I can help you with? I was wondering what is beyond these doors. It's the Alabastian embassy. Now, unless you have some business with the embassy... Wait, who's those girls? Oh. I suppose I can't really claim to have any business with the embassy right now.
Well, you don't have to be so rude about it, Mr. Guard.
This is the perfect angle. Go, my image. Travel across the wave world and into every TV set around the globe. A more honest approach to appearing on TV might serve your ambitions better. You literally called it. You said it. You said it last stream. Alright. That's so funny. And we're here reporting live from the Theatrum Neutralis. As you can see, tonight's audience is full of enthusiasm. Let's see what this member of the audience has to say. Well, okay, that was good. Let's do one more run-through. Oh, okay, that was good. Let's do one more run-through. Excuse me, but when you are ready to film for real, would you mind giving me a call? I sense that she didn't hear a single word I just said. Oh man. Okay, that's good. Alright, now give me a dramatic slam right there. I got a haircut recently and I look very handsome, I'll have you know. Good on you, King. Good on you. Oh. Hello? Stop! Hey, do you mind? Get out of the way, buddy! Okay, once more. In 3, 2, 1, action! Okay, was that my fault just now?
Well, he's obviously working. I guess we should leave him alone.
Fine. Hi, child. It appears that the child is watching a video from the first season of The Steel Samurai.
Go! Keep on fighting until your last breath! Go, my hero, the Steel Samurai!
Completely absorbed in singing the theme song, I see. I'll let the child watch in peace. Is there something I can help you with? I was wondering what is beyond these doors. The Babalese embassy is just beyond these doors, sir. Do you have some business with the embassy? Do you require immediate access? No, that's quite alright. Are you sure, sir? Anyone and everyone is always welcome in the Republic of Babal.
Well then, since we're here...
An embassy isn't some sort of theme park, Kay.
You're such a buzzkill.
Alright, let's talk to Lada. Where in tarnation are they? Come on, big scoop! Hey, mister, out of the way! Yeah, I'm talking to ya. Seem to remember this woman from somewhere. Yet my instincts are directing me not to engage in conversation with her. Cameraman! Cameraman! That is a lot of heart! The game's disrespecting your girl. Perhaps it would be best if I left her alone. Damn! That's it? Oh man. These flowers were sent by Global Studios.
Global Studios?
That's where they filmed the Steel Samurai television show. They had been producing hit after hit recently, so the studio is being remodeled.
Oh, I read about that in the papers the other day. That mascot of theirs is also getting a facelift too, right? What's its name?
First they kill Mimi Miney, and then they throw Lana to the side. You mean Mrs. Monkey?
Yeah, I thought it was something like that. You really have a great memory.
No, it's not that. Never underestimate my powers of recollection.
See, that's such a funny joke. That joke's only funny if you've played the other games.
The national flag of the Republic of Babal is on display here. The crest on it features a butterfly.
It's really rare to see a national flag featuring an animal on it.
Not really. I can list at least a few off for you that do.
Okay, then are there any flags with really chic things on them?
Chic things? That's pretty vague, Kay. Although, by my definition, there aren't really any flags that feature a chic object.
Oh, that's too bad. Because if there was, I was thinking about stealing it.
And what exactly would you do with a stolen national flag, Kay?
Wowie wow.
The national flag of the Kingdom of Alabast is on display here. The crest on it features a flower.
Flowers and butterflies are kind of rare motifs for flags, don't you think?
No. Well, when they used to be Cadopia, the government used to take pride in its land. The citizens also loved the rich, bountiful nature all around them, thus the design.
Hey, if the Steel Samurai got popular enough, do you think they put the him on their flag?
That'd be awesome. Are you in your right mind, Kay?
Or maybe the Jammin' Ninja would make a better candidate.
Don't make me laugh. Only the Steel Samurai deserves such an honor. Your hero is dead, Kay. Deal with it. There are pamphlets about the 2 embassies here on this table.
It still looks weird to me.
Bit harsh. I am just saying it how it is. You know? Crushing that child's dreams. The country split into 2 a few years back. And they've shared the building and its grounds 50-50 ever since.
Oh? I guess it's because they don't have the money to build 2 separate ones, huh?
Damn, Kay. I should think that's not the reason why, Kay. I suppose I'll just help myself to one of these. There we go. 2 countries share this building with borders. Oh. What is all the hubbub?
Hey, look! It's the Steel Samurai! And he's got his son, the Iron Infant, with him.
The Steel Samurai has a son? Her hero did get packed up by the goat Mad on guard, though. Real. Hold on, what's this lore? The Steel Samurai's had a son this whole time? The Iron Infant? The Steel Samurai. Oh, so cute. Wait, that's adorable. Dude, Lada, you seeing this? Is that Maya Faye? I thought that too. For half a second, I thought that was Maya. May I speak with you for a second? Dude! Steel Samurai! Oh my god, Edgeworth's freaking. He's freaking out. It's the Steel Samurai. He's real. He looks weird from this angle. His body shape looks weird.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you glaring at him for?
Please excuse me. It's just that I've never seen a superhero up close. Oh my god. It's just that I've never seen a superhero up close before. To Mr. Edgeworth, Steel Samurai Daddy. What is that word? Man of Neo Old Tokyo. I can't read that word.
Looks like he's written something down for you.
Please read it for me, okay? To Edgeworth from Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of Neo Old Tokyo. What? What does that mean? What does any of that mean? Can we get a translation? What do you mean from Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of Neo Old Tokyo? Also, who's he married to? What is this? Since when is the Steel Samurai married?
Wow, an autograph. Pretty cool that you got one, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Wild. Mr. Steel Samurai, Ambassador Alba is waiting for you.
And now the Steel Samurai will proceed to enter the Kingdom of Alibaz to shake the hand of the ambassador. The Steel Samurai isn't only here for the two countries tonight, but rather can be thought of as a goodwill ambassador from our own country as well. There he goes, off to spread goodwill to the world.
He really does seem like a goodwill ambassador, doesn't he? Okay, we're shooting the next segment now. Cue camera.
In just a few seconds.
Jammin' Ninja, he's alive. Guys, it's the Jammin' Ninja. He's back. He's back from the dead, guys.
In just a few seconds, the Jammin' Ninja stage show is set to begin. Dude, what if he dies again? That'd be crazy.
I swear, if we find the Jammin' Ninja's corpse hanging around.
After the show, the Jammin' Ninja will enter the Republic of Babal. He is set to meet with the ambassador of Babal at that time.
Dude, I know Ace Attorney games. If they've killed the Jammin' Ninja twice, that's crazy.
The Jammin' Ninja show is about to start. We've got to get back to our seats.
Regrettably, I don't have much of an interest in ninjas. What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
Well, this show will change your mind. Come on, we have to hurry.
Oh my god, it's the postcard. Guys, we're getting flashbacks.
If we miss even a second of the Jammin' Ninja's awesome play, and I'll never forgive you.
I suppose you're not about to give me much of a choice here, are you, Kay? I'm waiting for someone to come out being like, the stage show had to be cancelled again. Jammin' Ninja died again. Oh, he's alive! Phew. I was worried.
I could listen to that ninja marked for death's lullaby song all day. His superb playing and that sad melody really brought a tear to my eye. And his heart-wrenching voice, now that's the Jammin' Ninja's greatest weapon. And those pieces of Jammin' Ninja merchandise over there, I've got to have them. I especially want the hair sticks they're selling exclusively at these shows. They're exactly like the ones the heroine Princess Misala wears in her hair.
Anyway,
hold it right there, Mr. Edgeworth.
yes.
You're thinking of going home, aren't you?
Well, it doesn't seem likely that the Yatagarasu will be making an appearance tonight. Most likely it was simply a prank.
No way! I just know the Yatagarasu will show.
Dude, what if it was all a prank set up by Kay just to get Edgeworth to bring her to this show? That'd be the best twist ever. But I thought you said the Yatagarasu doesn't send calling cards.
Yeah, I did, but...
I figured from the very beginning that this would wind up being a wild goose chase.
But that card she sent was a genuine fake calling card.
A genuine fake?
Well, how can I word this? The Yatagarasu's mark that's on the calling card is exactly the same as my mark. Get it now?
We've got a problem! Jammin' Ninja's been murdered again. Oh, it's just the Yatagarasu. Dang. I was kinda hoping for Jammin' Ninja murder. The Yatagarasu has been spotted in Alabast. What?
You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? Ha! So you finally decided to show yourself, you phony.
Oh, there she goes.
Hey, what gives?
I'm sorry, but I will need to search you before you may enter.
What the? Hey! The Steel Samurai just waltzed straight on through without one. Now if you don't hurry up and let me through, my phony is going to escape.
Okay, a country's embassy is considered to be a part of the country itself. If you don't go through the proper procedures to enter the country...
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm going to enter through a ball and climb over the wall into Alabas.
Oh my god.
Hold it!
You would tell a prosecutor straight out that you intend to illegally enter another... Kay, are you listening to me?
Kay Faraday, and I'm coming through.
Yes, and welcome. That's so funny. Yeah, sure, everyone's welcome. Someone stop her. Anyone. March 14th, 6:12 p.m., open air stage. Site safety starts here. This building site is dangerous. Parents are advised to warn children of the dangers and consequences at entering and playtime on this site. Strictly no admittance to unauthorized personnel. Safety helmets, boots, and high-vis vests must be worn at all times. All visitors and drivers must report to site office. Gotcha. Okay, where are you? Don't tell me you really did find some way over this fence. Fire! This is too big for us to handle. Looks like the Yatagarasu came to the ball too. Oh. You accursed Yatagarasu. Kay, you'd better be alright wherever you are. Dude, Kay started the fire. Can't believe it. Can't believe she did that. Oh. Okay. Oh, there's the dead guy. Dang it. Doesn't look like the Jammin Ninja. I told you! It wasn't me! Oh, they're arresting her. Lady Gaga. It's her. Oh. Okay, are you alright? Do I look alright to you? Can you do something about this woman? Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, what is the meaning of this? Well, sir, it's, this. It wasn't me. He was already dead when I ran in here, hot on the heels of the fake Yatagarasu. Look, I only came in here because I saw a suspicious person at the open air stage. A suspicious person? A long black coat and a hood over their head. I dare you to tell me that's not suspicious. When I saw that person, I immediately thought that they must be the fake Yatagarasu. So I chased after them into the embassy, then into here, and then lost sight of them. But I just know that person is the one who did it. What are you so worked up over? There's no reason for you to be this loud. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're Agent Lang's secretary. Sheena, I believe your name is, correct? And if you are making an arrest, I assume you have evidence that it was Kay who committed the crime. Is that also correct? Damn, we got her. You refuse to answer? I don't need to answer. She has eyeballs. You are merely a prosecutor in this country, meaning you have no investigative authority. Hey, pal, just what the heck does what you just said mean? If it happened here, it's under Mr. Edgeworth's jurisdiction. The end. And seeing as how this building is sitting on our soil, we can investigate wherever we'd like. Unfortunately, detective, embassies are a different matter. Yeah. Huh? This office is considered to be part of the Republic of Babal. Which means that anything that happens in here defaults to the control of the Babalis government and Babalis law, giving them exclusive extraterritorial rights. Extraterritorial rights? Sir, do you really believe that the truth is out there? Basically, wait, did he? Oh, he said, okay. He did not say extraterritorial. He said extraterrestrial rights. So do you really believe that the truth is out there? That took me a second. Basically, our country's laws do not apply inside the embassy of another country. That's what was agreed to by our respective governments. Our authority to investigate was effectively nullified the second we entered this place. Which means we can do little here in this situation. No way, sir. Please leave this matter in Interpol's hands and go home. Mr. Edgeworth.
Hey, you're not Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh. I don't know. In that case, allow me to join your investigation. It's Phoenix Wright! No, it's not. Miss Von Karma! It's Franziska.
In that case, allow me to join your investigation. Ambassador Palino. I have truly appreciate you allowing me to join the investigation.
It's really nothing. This guy did it.
Dude, he's got the butterfly.
He's got a butterfly on him. Manny was my secretariat, so of course I wanted to help you as much as I can. In fact, it's a blessing that Interpol agents were able to make it so quickly. Franziska?
Velva, I never imagined that I'd meet you here of all places. This is an embassy, meaning you have no authority to conduct...
Hold it.
Oh. Already? What is it?
Ambassador Palino? Palino? Let's go with Palino. And you are? I'm Miles Edgeworth, Public Prosecutor. I ask that you please allow me to investigate this case as Miss Von Karma's assistant. Assistant?
Miles? What the heck do you think you're...
Please, I implore you, Ambassador Palino. Very well, I'll be counting on the two of you, Miss Von Karma and Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean by you'll be Miss Von Karma's assistant? I don't exactly have a choice, do I, detective? If I don't become Franziska's assistant, I can't participate in the investigation.
There you go again, running at the mouth with that aloof expression on your face.
Franziska, please.
I don't know what you're planning quite yet. But at least I do know one thing. That you are now my subordinate. Just remember that my whip is always ready to wake you, should you have a brain lapse.
Of course, I'll keep that in mind.
If you are done playing games.
Right. Let's begin the investigation.
Yay, investigation time.
By the way, detective, I suppose it's a bit late to be asking, but why are you here? Well, better late than never, I guess, sir. I was placed on guard duty for the Babalese embassy today. And why are our police guarding an embassy? Well, on account of the card they got from the Yatagarasu. They called us up and asked for our help, sir. Oh, and because we've been searching for the Yatagarasu these past 7 years. It was more or less mutually beneficial arrangement, if you ask me. Except for how mutually unbeneficial this has all turned out to be, I suppose. Looks like you failed to competently perform your guard duty yet again. Look forward to your next salary negotiation. Although it's out of my hands. Oop. But sir, if it gets cut anymore, I won't be able to buy even instant noodles anymore. Damn. No instant noodles. No instant noodles. So our victim was the secretariat of this embassy, I take it. Manny Cochin. I heard he was an admirable person. Very admirable. Oh, Manny Cochin. Oh, that's that guy. That's the guy. The cause of death is a stab to the base of his neck. He was lax in watching his back. We were fortunate that missile. Sorry, slip of the tongue. We were fortunate that the fire missed our victim's body for the most part. If the fire had burned a bit longer, it would have made identifying him a hassle. So Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death in the middle of a raging fire? What in the world happened inside this room? I'm sure we'll find out. Cause of death, single stab to base of neck. The body wasn't badly burnt by the fire. That's gonna be important. Okay, well there's the knife. Fancy knife. Is this knife the murder weapon? Some preliminary testing has been conducted. According to the results, the blood on that matches the victim's blood. The blade shape was also found to be consistent with the stab wound. I suppose this means that we know that the crime was committed with this knife. This knife's got some really fancy ornamentation going on, huh, sir? That's a big word for you, Gumshoe. This thing practically screams artsy at me, too. Although it's also covered in blood, just like the last thing that I said was artsy. But the handle is pristine. There's not a single drop of blood on it. Speaking of the handle, I believe it has a butterfly motif. It's very beautiful. Okay. It's gonna be a country thing. A butterfly-shaped guard adorns the handle of the murder weapon. I forgot which country had which motive, but that's gonna be relevant. Covered in victim's blood, the blade matches the wound, butterfly motif is noteworthy. Do we have a thing that tells us the motive? Yes, we do. Okay, butterfly is babal. And I think it was flower was the other one, is alabast. The kingdom of alabast still produces the very luxurious Canopian paper, which is renowned for its extremely high quality. Republic of Babal. The Republic of Babal is the sole producer of Babalese ink, which is also made from wit crystal. It is also known to generously offer coupons. Okay. This is going to be important. There appears to be something in his pocket. Oh, it's the Yatagarasu key. Oh, and that had butterflies on it too. Oh, interesting. This key. It can't be. Isn't this the Yatagarasu's key that was stolen 7 years ago? What? But that's... Huh? 7 years ago? Oh. You mean that case where I was framed, sir? Yes. It's the piece of evidence that stole the life of Kay's father 7 years ago. Which was then stolen by Callisto Yu. What? It all ties back to the Yatagarasu. Mr. Faraday was killed with this key, sir? I thought he was killed with a knife. Oh my god. Scruffy. At the very least, try to remember the details of crimes you were a suspect in. Franziska, as you will recall, Detective Gumshoe was not present when Miss Yu made her escape. Plus, even among law enforcement, only a few knew of this key's existence. I doubt that a new rookie at the time would have been made privy to such knowledge. Damn. Oh, I feel like the victim right now. All trampled on, sir. I suppose I'll just have to fill you in now. And the audience, who don't remember the last episode. The secret to this key is... Oh my god. Where'd they do this again? Boom. Knife. Is it gonna have blood on it? Nope. Pristine. Oh, wow, that's amazing, sir. It's like some kind of magic trick. Oh, and that's the flower on it. It's got a flower right there. I didn't even notice. That's interesting. The Yatagarasu stole this from the embassy 7 years ago. It also has a knife. I knew it. This is the same exact piece of evidence that Miss Yu took with her. I remember this beautiful pattern in the blade. I remember this as well. It's a vine motif, isn't it? Yes, it looks like the two interwoven vines crisscrossing down the blade. Vines, sirs? I think it looks like a bunch of stars, if you ask me. No. No, I don't see that. I'm trying so hard to see stars. It's one of those six-sided stars, just like the police mark on our IDs. I really don't think you can call these stars. To say that the detective's art sense is underdeveloped would be an understatement. The real question is, why was the Babalese Embassy's secretariat holding this? Well, we don't know how Mr. Cochin came to possess this key. We do know that this was stolen by the Yatagarasu from the Kadopian Embassy. That's right. Mr. Faraday had written that fact down in his organizer. I believe this means that further research is required into the country of Kadopia. Why don't you ask Ambassador Palladino about what he knows? Supposedly he was a candidate to be the next Kadopian ambassador once long ago. He should be able to answer any specific questions you may have. Okay. It's a knife wound. It's obvious what he was killed with, but I wonder if it's consistent with the wound. Indeed. Yeah, we already discussed this, Francisca. She already said that. This man. Where do I know him from? Come on, Edgeworth. You were just reminiscing about this not that long ago. Is that everything in this area? Okay. Hey, buddy. What are you T-posing for? Sorry, but Interpol is still conducting its investigation beyond this point. This little corner of the room. I'm a subordinate of Ms. Vodkarma. Is there some reason why I'm being denied access? My superior clearly stated, "Don't you dare let anyone near the site, you got it?" If I let you examine the site, my superior would get really angry at me. You know, Mr. Edgeworth, I feel really bad for the guy, so why don't we do as he says? Yes, I suppose we might as well. A small personal safe. This was Mr. Cochin's office, so perhaps he stored his most important documents in here. Of course it's locked. It appears we won't be able to open it without the key. Okay. I wonder if we know where the key is. The ceiling fan must have fallen from the ceiling. Wow, I guess it's just a fan now. A ceiling fan? What does one of those do? Exactly what it sounds like it does. It's a fan that is installed on one ceiling. Well, if I had one of those in my room, I bet I'd go dizzy from staring at it as I slept. Then don't stare at it. Detective Gumshoe, in the real world, we close our eyes when we sleep. Because this is a national treasure, can I ask that you please not touch it? I'm afraid the only ones allowed to touch it are myself and the Secretariat.
Hold it!
But there's a possibility that it is related to the murder, wouldn't you agree? Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, why don't we give up for now? We could force them to let us investigate it later when we find some solid proof. Wow. First smart thing you've said tonight, Gumshoe. I suppose I don't have a choice here. This must be one of the preemie duck statues Kay was talking about earlier. Is it just me, or does this man look just like the Steel Samurai? They could be twins. I actually was just thinking that, by the way. I was thinking it looked a little bit like the Steel Samurai. Both countries claim to own the real one. National treasure, only ambassador and secretariat can touch. Hey, it's another butterfly. I believe it's the symbol of the Republic of Babal. National symbol that adorns the national flag. Alabast's flower is its counterpart. A drawing of this big on the wall of an embassy definitely conveys a sense of overwhelming patriotism. Well, I've got a lot of patriotism too, sir. The reason I became a cop in the first place was because I wanted to protect our country. You may want to, Detective. However, I have yet to see the fruits of your desire. You don't have to be so blunt about it, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, there's still something on this display rack, sir. Oh, knives. Knives, huh? Although the blades are all that remain of them, unfortunately. I guess the handles all got burnt off by the fire. Okay, interesting. So even the knives fell victim to the fire. Ambassador Palladino, are these knives yours? Why, yes they are. They are a special set of ornamental knives featuring the national symbol of Babal. These butterfly-themed knives, along with Alabast's own set of knives, are comprised of 3 knives each. Yep, okay. But I can't believe the Balbanese ones have ever been reduced to this state. Oh, have been reduced to this state. Ornamental knives, huh? There's a small release on the tang of this blade. Ambassador Palladino, what is this notch here for? Oh, that. It's a feature on these knives wherein you can freely exchange the handles on them. Okay, so what happened was somebody changed out the handle of the knives from one country to the other. I'm calling it now. That's my prediction. So that we can change how they look to fit the situation, of course. I see. So these knives were constructed so that the handles could be easily removed. These shelves are lined with American souvenirs and memorabilia. Ah, yes, America. Wild. It's really strange, isn't it? I mean, I thought this was the Balbanese embassy. So, why are there so many American souvenirs, sir? Perhaps the Balbanese are studying American culture in our tourism industry? If they have plans to make the Babalese tourism industry truly flourish, then they would need to observe and study other countries' methods, I suppose. Speaking of tourism, I got these from the blonde guy earlier, sir. He said that if I bring these with me to the ball, I can trade them in for a few buffets. Oh, so how do you expect to travel to Babal? Well, the whole world is connected by the ocean, sir. I'm gonna swim. And for... Yep. You're so predictable. And for an all-you-can-eat buffet, I'd swim all the way to Babal if I have to. Can a few simple coupons really motivate people to do such fantastic things? Looks like this was once a magnificent grandfather clock, but it has fallen victim to the fire. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, is it okay for me to talk about the clocks in my house, sir? If they're unrelated to the case, I hope that you will refrain from sharing, but... Well, there's this one clock that I made by myself, but the timer on it's broke. That's enough. That's quite enough, Detective. There are still some burnt objects scattered on the floor. Well, burnt things get burnt, and then they become burnt things, you know? Wiser words have never been spoken. No, because there's no way to prove that the burnt thing started out as a burnt thing. Was it a burnt thing or was it not? I have no idea what's what anymore, sir. Yes, I suppose it's a bit hard for someone with a burnt-out light bulb to comprehend. Have we gotten everything? Franziska?
Miles Edgeworth,
What is it?
let me tell you something. You are currently my subordinate. And if you wish to convince everyone else of that, you will speak to me with respect.
What's with the giddy glint in her eyes? I don't think that will really be necessary, Franziska.
Oh, really? Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that you are still under me.
I thought Franziska was flying around the world in pursuit of the smuggling case. So then why is she here at this embassy? Ooh! Why is she here when she is supposed to be overseas in pursuit of a smuggling ring? The smuggling ring is here!
I was investigating at the Alabastian embassy when I got wind of this mess.
Ah, that's right. The Yatagarasu was due to appear at that embassy as well.
Yes, but the difference is that we didn't have a fire over there. Although there was an incident at the Alabastian embassy as well. But I left Agent Lang in charge of that case and came over to the Babalese embassy.
Ah, so Agent Lang is here as well, huh?
I see you've met. Well, he's in the Alabastian embassy acting as bodyguard for Ambassador Alba. However, he seems to have a different reason for being there. So the suspect in the murder that occurred in this office is that little girl I see. Is she perhaps trying to be the Yatagarasu?
Kay would never harm a soul, sir! Kay? You remember, do you not? About the case we investigated together 7 years ago? That girl is the daughter of the victim in that case, Mr. Faraday.
So she's that feisty little girl.
Kay has been on the trail of the Yatagarasu, which is how she ended up here. Looking for the ones who took her father's life.
I see.
Kay's trying so hard, but you know what? The Yatagarasu just keeps on tricking us all. How so? The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. We're getting a lot of logic pieces. Oh my god. But all we've had is an arson and a murder. The lab boys are going in circles. You know what this is, sirs? It's a breach of contract, and it's going on the rap sheet.
If you ask me, I'm perfectly fine with the fact that nothing was stolen tonight.
I do wonder, though, if Callisto Yu really is the Yatagarasu. Okay, well, actually, is there anything that she needs to see? Okay. What do you think of this piece of evidence?
Well, since you asked me so nicely as my subordinate, I'll answer you. However, as your superior, I must also make sure that my subordinates grow on the job. Therefore, please gather your own thoughts together first and try presenting again.
Okay, fine. Girl.
I was just asking.
A simple I don't have any thoughts about that would have sufficed. I don't think she's gonna have any thoughts on anything. Oh.
Would you mind not pointing that in my direction? It's dangerous. And anyway, why are you showing it to me?
I have no particular reason. Ah! Gah.
If you have no reason, don't you bring that dangerous object near me. Do you understand?
Is she really that oblivious to the irony in that statement? She lets loose that dangerous whip of hers for no reason all the time.
Okay, let's do some logic.
Okay, the motive of the knife is the butterfly. Yeah, we got that. We pointed that out a while ago. The design of the knife's handle. It greatly resembles the special Babalese species of butterfly.
It does, doesn't it? Plus it says right here.
This knife is property of the Republic of Babal. Perhaps this means that the knife used in the crime was found right in this room. Key. This? I don't think so, but... Hey, we got it. Butterfly. To steal your dirtiest secret. Is it possible that the dirty secret that Yatagarasu was out to steal is in this very room? A dirty secret? Franziska, you're in pursuit of some dirty underhanded dealings yourself, are you not? I would never. Something tells me that this is no coincidence. In that case, then the person I'm looking for is here in the Babalese embassy, huh? The head of the smuggling operation? I think I just might need to ask Franziska about her smuggling case in more depth. Okay. Franziska, when we last talked, you said that you were on the trail of a smuggling ring. I suppose the reason you are here right now is related to that? Yes. After analyzing the intel we've gathered from various countries, this embassy rose to the top of our list of sites to investigate. And this is what tipped us off. Okay, this accounting document. It's only one page of the whole thing, so we're not sure about all the details. However, it's small enough for us to grab onto the tail of the beast. For you see, this type of paper was made only in the Principality of Canopia, which means that somewhere in the countries of Alabasta and Babal is the head, the one pulling the strings behind the entire smuggling ring. That's Franziska for you. She's amazing, pursuing this case with all she has. Okay, accounting document related to smuggling, proof someone in one of the countries is ringleader. Okay. Oh, should I show her the key? Would you mind not? Okay, never mind. Okay, are you alright?
You believe me, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? You don't think I did it, right?
Yes, of course I don't. And I promise to prove that it wasn't you. That's enough chit-chat. You can investigate all you like, but it's only a matter of time before we take her in. It would be wise of you not to give up while you can. No, I don't think so. Kay isn't lying, and my investigation will prove that to be true. Go ahead and try then, if you're that confident. I can't allow this to continue on this way. I must prove her innocence post-haste. That's some fireplace. You know, it really gives this place a mansion-like quality, don't you think, sir? Oh, if these are a staple in every Babalese house, then I bet Santa Claus pays them a visit too. Just how old are you again, detective? Damn. I can't believe that Maddie fell among thieves tonight. Without him, I have no idea what my schedule for tonight is. Ambassador Palladino, I believe your schedule tonight will consist of listening to reports from the police. That and only that. I ask you to cooperate, not only for your own sake, but for Mr. Cochin's as well. Oh, you're a rather strong man, aren't you? How fascinating. Here, I know it isn't much, but I'd like you to have these. Oh, I'm sorry, but it would be against my principles to accept a bribe. Oh, no. These are simply coupons we distribute to promote Babal. Remember, we offer a large number of discounts and offers when you visit lovely Babal. Now I remember, the Republic of Babal is known for its feverish tourism industry. I was wondering if you might tell me a bit about the deceased Manny Cochin. He was my secretary and the embassy secretariat, charged with running the whole place. He was an admirable man. His death is a great loss to our country. He was in charge of everything, accounting, printing, taking care of our national treasures. I'm sorry, but did you say printing? Oh, the paper. Our country's primary source of revenue is our tourism industry. So in order for us to print the necessary pamphlets, flyers, coupons, etc., we have a printing press here at our embassy. I see. Please excuse my forwardness, however, I feel I should mention that I have the distinct impression that I've met him before. Oh, yes. Since you are of the legal profession, I suppose you just might have. After all, Manny was involved in the KG-8 incident. The KG-8 incident? The defendant who was found innocent in that case was Manny. Yeah. So your Mr. Cochin is the same man as the one in that case. It's been 10 years. Manny recovered personally from that case and dove enthusiastically into this job. He was the one who planned this event and was to oversee this embassy's renovations. It really is a shame. He had such a bright future ahead of him. Okay, renovations. What exactly did you mean earlier by renovations? We can't have tourists and visitors to our embassy think we're a poor nation, can we? So renovating the embassy is something of an investment. We may have a rather paltry budget, but we're trying our best to make do. However, I guess the only person who could have helped us do our best now is no longer with us. Okay. Ambassador Palladino, I was wondering if I might ask you about Cadopia. Oh, Cadopia? Oh, alright, what would you like to talk about? First, I'd like to ask you about this key. Well, what about this key? I found it sticking out of Mr. Cochin's pocket. I believe it originally belonged to this embassy, is that correct? Upon closer inspection, it seems that this key is shaped like a butterfly. That's not all about this key. It's also capable of changing into a knife. Oh! How fascinating. Is it possible that the ambassador didn't know about the existence of this key? In its knife form, there's a flower mark at the base of the blade. I guess this knife might be from when we used to be a part of Cadopia.
Hold it!
And how did you come to that conclusion? Are you dense, Edgeworth? I figured this out forever ago. Flower motif. That's the other flag. It has both the Cadopia's national symbols, the butterfly and the flower. Oh, I suppose Manny used this key here at the embassy back when we were still Cadopia. Okay, there we go, we got it. Ambassador Palladino, this key was stolen from the Cadopian embassy 7 years ago. By Callisto Yu, otherwise known as the Great Thief Yatagarasu. Oh, really? You were not aware that Miss Yu had broken into this embassy at the time? I'm sorry, I can't be of much help. I'm not very familiar with the details, you see. I only became the ambassador after Babal became its own independent nation. But if Manny were still alive, he would probably know about what happened back then. Good thing I killed him. Phew. Mr. Cochin and Miss Yu knew each other 7 years ago. But that doesn't explain why I found the Yatagarasu's key here in the present. Okay, let's logic those last two pieces up. Let's open that safe. We know for a fact that the Yatagarasu's key was used at this embassy. Furthermore, we found it in the victim Mr. Cochin's pocket. Which leads me to think perhaps it is which leads me to think that perhaps it is the key to the personal safe in this office. Good thinking, sir. Let's go try it out. It appears I was correct. The key that was left to us in the victim's pocket, it literally turned out to be the key to the next piece of the truth. Let's go. What do we have here? Hey, there's nothing inside. Do you think the Yatagarasu made off with everything, sir? I don't know, Gumshoe. Maybe there's something sticking out of the bottom there. No, Detective, I believe all we need is a closer look. What is this here? Looks like the ripped corner of a piece of paper, sir. No, I don't think it's ripped. It seems more to me like it's stuck in the safe. Hey, you're right. It won't budge an inch. Not even when I tug on it. But I don't think I've ever seen a paper stuck on the inside of a safe before.
Hold it!
Secret door! Secret door! Detective, I think you have it backwards. It's not the paper that's strange. It's the safe. What do you mean? What I mean is that the secret to the safe is that it has 2 compartments. Even just eyeballing it, you can see that the inside is a bit too shallow. Furthermore, with the unnatural way the paper is stuck at the back of the safe, I'd say that there is an extra bit of space behind the back wall of this safe. In other words, the safe has a second compartment. What?
I suppose that you are correct in asserting that the paper is stuck in unnatural manner. However, if what you say is correct and there is a second compartment, how do we go about opening the door to it then?
Something with that hole in the bottom? Oh, there's 2 holes.
As you can see, there is no other lock or keyhole in sight.
Actually, there is one more spot of interest to me on this safe.
Oh,
Yes, I believe that spot is the keyhole to our mystery second lock.
the safe and its locks. Alright then, since you are so sure of yourself, show me how you deduced your answer.
This? This? Because it's got the same pattern?
Eureka!
Okay. Does the shape of this keyhole remind you of something, Franziska?
The shape. It does look very familiar. However, I believe it's simply a latch hole for the safe's lock mechanism. It's just for keeping the door shut, nothing more.
Hold it!
Is that so? The person who used this safe, Mr. Kojin, made sure the safe had 2 compartments in order to hide something. Do you honestly think someone like that would allow the keyhole to the hidden half to look so obviously like a keyhole that even the average person could figure it out? You can't be serious. Are you saying that this hole is the keyhole to the hidden compartment of this safe? That's precisely what I'm saying. And I will prove to you right now that the Yatagarasu's key is the key that will open it. The Yatagarasu's key? Miles Edgeworth, this had better be a very bad joke. Sorry, but this is no joke. The Yatagarasu's key is the very key that will open the second compartment of the safe. But let's just do it instead of saying it 30,000 times.
We know that this key opens the first compartment of the safe, but the keyhole you're talking about is of an entirely different shape than that of the key.
Exactly, it's the shape of the knife. Let's go over this again, shall we? The Yatagarasu's key was originally made to open Mr. Koshin's safe in the Kadopian embassy. We confirmed that as fact by opening the door to his safe with it. Let's take a look at the back end of the key. Looking at the knife portion head on, what do you see? What are you talking? It appears that you've come to understand what I'm talking about. I guess it is I see the star now. When viewed head-on, the knife's blade is the exact same shape as the keyhole. The real function of the knife portion is to act as the key to the hidden portion of the safe. But that's preposterous. Because it looks like a knife and was used like one to kill Mr. Faraday 7 years ago, it fell under the misconception that it was always meant to be a knife. But for both the safe and its key to conceal such clever tricks, they open it and find a severed head inside. Jesus. Whatever is hidden inside the secret section must be of incredible importance. Then it's even possible that what I've been searching for is inside. Scruffy, hurry up and open that safe. Yes, sir. Opening it now, sir. Ooh, these items, there. It's a bunch of funny shaped things. I guess the pieces of art, huh? You're in the way. Now move, Scruffy. I didn't think I was in the way. Aw. These pieces of art. But
They're identical to the ones that have been stolen from various countries around the world.
I figured as much. These are the treasures this section of the safe was to hide from view. I believe a more thorough examination is required.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the stream today. Oh boy. Found out a lot. Let's find someone to raid. How about you? There we go. Gonna send you all on over. They're also playing some Ace Attorney Investigations. Go show them some love. Thank you guys for joining me for stream today. I'll be back again soon. Hopefully another stream sometime this week. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Thank you guys for joining me. It's been fun. And I'll be catching y'all later. See you later, guys. Sending you all off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait for it. Bye-bye.